Ibrahim Traoré has declared that Burkina Faso will never adopt Sharia law blindly. Why? My fellow Africans, this question strikes at the heart of our future. So spoke President Traoré, a Muslim fighting Islamist insurgents, when he argued that our nation's secular constitution must prevail over sectarian codes. He noted that young Burkinabe are being sent abroad to study Islamic law instead of technical trades. Not one of them has learned a profession or trade, he warned. Traoré added bluntly, I will never pay for that, refusing foreign-funded religious scholarships that have our youth returning home intent on imposing Sharia. This stance has provoked debate across Africa. Critics like Nigeria's Sheikh Ahmed Gumi blasted Traoré as too young and inexperienced to challenge Sharia law. In the same outlet, Dauda Bayo, president of the Pan-African Movement Forum in the Gambia, argued that there is nothing inherently wrong with studying Sharia, but that educational programs should be aligned with Burkina Faso's labor market and security realities so that they do not produce unemployable graduates vulnerable to manipulation. Yet both critics missed the point. Captain Traoré is not attacking faith itself, but extremism. He is protecting religious freedom for all by upholding our secular state, exactly what Burkina's constitution guarantees. Let us put aside ageist jibes. History shows that youth and bold vision often go hand in hand. Jerry Rawlings was 31 when he took charge in Ghana. Thomas Sankara was 33 when he transformed Burkina's politics. Osagyefo Kwame Nkrumah himself was only a little over 40 when he led Ghana to independence. Outside Africa, William Pitt the Younger became Prime Minister of Great Britain at just 24. Alexander the Great became King of Macedon at 20. Napoleon Bonaparte became First Consul of France at 30. And Lee Kuan Yew became the first Prime Minister of Singapore at 35. Each demonstrated that history is shaped not by age, but by vision, courage, and decisive leadership. Captain Traoré is 38, the world's youngest head of state now, but his depth of conviction rivals that of any elder. When he speaks of education and unity, he speaks as a statesman of vision, not as a boy. We must also look at the evidence, not just rhetoric. The truth is that in parts of the Sahel today, extremist gangs hijack the banner of Islam to sow terror. Is this not tarnishing the noble image and teachings of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, whom Muslims revere as a messenger of mercy, justice, and compassion, by invoking his name to justify violence? These extremists distort the very principles that countless Muslims believe he taught and embodied. In northern Burkina and neighboring Niger, militants from Al-Qaeda and ISIS have captured villages, forcing a strict version of Sharia on terrified locals. Churches have been burned and children have been kidnapped under these fanatic edicts. Traoré reacted to this reality. If this is your Islam, we will fight it. Extremists must change. If they do not, the battle has begun, he declared. He made clear that violent perversion of religion will not be tolerated. This is the choice we face. Do we allow extremism to hijack our faith, or do we demand that our children be trained as engineers, doctors, and farmers instead of foot soldiers of fanaticism? Nkrumah himself taught us that true freedom means progress for all. As he proclaimed, we face neither east nor west. We face forward. We must look ahead, not backward. What promise is there in piety without prosperity? Can a child learn algebra by candlelight when her village has no electricity? Traoré is essentially asking us to confront this. He argues that freedom from fear and poverty comes not from blind adherence to religious law, but from building schools, hospitals, and factories for every Burkinabe, Muslims, Christians, Hindus, and traditionalists alike. Consider this. Burkina Faso's gold resources went mostly to overseas refineries last year, while let foreign vaults claim that wealth while our people suffer in poverty. Traoré's critics claim he's partly right, but in truth, he is fully right to insist that we control our destiny. He reaffirms Nkrumah's lesson that African renewal must be self-driven. The National Assembly just passed a new law cementing Burkina's secular identity, a law Traoré strongly backs. We must reflect. If Sharia truly uplifted nations, would our neighbors be racing to build industry instead of just reciting scripture? Sons and daughters of Africa, what good is religion if it leaves our schools empty and our factories idle? What liberty do we have if we cannot choose our path, whether traditionalist, Muslim, or Christian, without foreign meddling? Are we free if our people remain illiterate and hungry, while a few preach from pulpits? These questions demand answers now. We have a choice. We can bow to fear, or we can rise above it together. As Nkrumah said, Seek ye first the political kingdom, and all else shall be added unto you. He meant that strong, just governance must come before all else. Traoré's vision is the same. Build the kingdom of Burkina's future now, through skills and unity, and everything else will follow. Brothers and sisters, the captain has sounded the call. It is up to us to answer with resolve and action. Thank you for listening to Broadcasting from Conakry. If this message has inspired you, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it with others, and leave your thoughts in the comments section. Your voice is important in shaping the future of Africa.